Hi, welcome back. This is lesson number 8. I know I told you today I wanted to paint orchid, but I went to the market and I saw these beautiful peppers, and I said, okay, let's wait for the orchids and then just do peppers. So they are also cheaper, right? So look, we have all these colors in here that follow pretty much the red and yellow and yellow, lemon, cool yellow, medium warm yellow, orange, light orange, warm red and cool red. So that's pretty nice, no? Pretty cool to see this kind of display of happiness in nature. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to let's see, pick a pepper, maybe the red. I like the red, right? And then I'm going to draw these two, one in section and one whole. All right. So let's see. Let's start with the one in section. And my head is kind of in the way. There you go. Here. So the one in section, and I'm going to block in. So remember when we looked at how to draw the form, etc., where to change angle, we could do this. This is some sort of side size drawing, where I block in pretty much the size of the pepper, right? Directly like this. Side you would walk away, but this is small, we don't need to walk away. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out the width of that, position it here, right? Find where the pepper kind of changes angle. Changes angle here, changes angle here, right? Changes angle here and here, right? So I have the outline of my pepper, and then I can block in the stem in here, which is kind of start for the middle and move back here, go slightly up, direct, straight, but not quite straight, and then curves a little bit, right? And then we're gonna put, I don't want to draw anything in there because all those kind of changes of plane and volume are very subtle. I don't want to mark them with the pencil. I can capture them with color, right? Okay, so now we put this here, right? This other pepper here. So here, right? So we're gonna have this pepper here, coming down at an angle like that, at this angle here, right? And then at this point changes direction and gets all the way down to here, right? And the width, right? I mean, you know, you could cheat and trace it and nobody will ever know, right? Go over it like this, but then you don't learn to observe, because this is mostly about learning to observe, analyze, and reproduce, right? So the stem in here, it's beautiful little green, pale green in here, and then the thickness, right? So it's a fairly simple subject, but the color is so subtle that it will be tricky to kind of capture those colors, right? Seeds, one here, right? Here, all the little seeds, right? And again, even the seed, you could make them up, right? It's not like, but in fact, we could add more, right? Seeds in here. let's add more seed to make it kind of interpreted, right? And this membrane inside, right? So probably that is a little bit wider. Let me see if it is, right? Yeah, it's wider, so let's make it wider, right? Here, a little bit from this side. And a little bit from this side. Much better, right? So, okay, so more length, this could be a little bit longer here, right? So anyway, just to give you an idea how to proceed with copying it, right? And so now we're gonna start with the colors, right? So we have seen that I have this is a very balanced red actually, but it leans toward the cool, right? And this instead is on the warmer side, right? So I'm going to need my two reds. Luckily, they exactly the two reds that I have. They're going to be this one for this one, plus a little bit of yellow, just to make it slightly lighter. See that? And this one here is closer to the alizarin crimson, which you see now it looks dark, but when we paint it, you know, it looks very, it looks lighter. And if I need to kind of make this red less violet, less alizarin crimson, I'm gonna add a little bit of this, right? A little bit of cadmium. Okay, so let's get started. We get our brushes, right? And we're going to start painting. So before we start though, we need a candle, a wax candle. Get a white, one of those cheap white candles, because I want to see all this shimmering here, right? All this shimmering here. We can rub the candle in there gently, and achieve that shimmering because the paint will not stick where I have the wax or the candle there. That's one way of achieving it. Okay, so let's go look for a candle.